All right, welcome back to the journey with Johnny Jules. So, I am on the road again and wanted to make a video and say Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. Yes, my title says a Disastrous Veterans Day 2020 due to the fact that Veterans Day is not quite the day it should be. And what I'm talking about is we have all these different holidays for remembrance, and the remembrance is only that. We remember and we don't really do much. So for all these decades and everything, for the veterans, they struggle with the VA system, not getting the health care they're getting, the mental health issues that they go through, the personal sacrifice that they have, the disrespect that they get, and a lot of other stuff. So I kind of want to make a video, unlike everybody else's videos going on today in the news and all the uppity that we say, oh, happy thanks, or happy Veterans Day, and we don't do much else about it. So I want to bring up some different issues that people might not be thinking about, that we should think about, that we should do, that can make somebody's day, make somebody's life, keep somebody from taking their life. Because as we know, veterans, especially right now, it seems every year the rate of veterans taking their lives are going up and up and up and up and up and up. And with all the election stuff going on, all the politics, all the financial and economical, and businesses shutting down, and having to not see your family because you can't go to a different country, or you can't have them come into your country, or go to certain states, or go off the base, come on to base, things like that. It's a lot of stress and everything being put on veterans families, and everything else. So today, for Veterans Day, don't just think about, it's just another holiday that you don't have to work or you don't have to go to school. But think of those that you're truly supposed to be remembering. And when you see veterans, homeless veterans, there's a lot of homeless veterans. I would recommend, since we're going into winter time, which I'm sure a lot of people don't think about, everybody has spare money to buy a coffee. I don't know too many people besides homeless and stuff that don't have a couple dollars to buy a pack of cigarettes, or a couple dollars to buy coffee or whatever else. Hey James, hope everything's going good for you over there as well. But if you go to Walmarts are all over this world, and in Walmart this time of year they have these fleece plush blankets that are in little rolls, small little blanket. They're normally like $2.50, $3.50, $4.50, depending the time of winter, and they had them on sale all the time. It's just a warm little tiny blanket, nothing special about it. But just think about veterans that way. Grab a couple of those with your spare dollars, or just grab one at a time whenever you go to Walmart, and when you see a homeless veteran there on the corner, it's winter time. Have the heart, have, the guts to do something right. A lot of people don't want to do what's right. And yes, a lot of homeless people, they choose to be where they are, drug addicts and everything else. But there's nothing wrong with doing something that's kind-hearted, especially wintertime when there are a lot of homeless that do end up freezing to death, just to give a $2, $3 blanket. So that's something to think about, homeless people. Another thing to think about homeless people, which I've seen it happen a whole lot, is when you're at different places, and an older veteran of Vietnam or whatever war they were part of, they want to have that conversation. They want to talk to you. They want to tell you their story. They want to relive a memory. And a lot of people are like, I don't have time for this, or they interrupt and change the subject or whatever else. A lot lot of veterans, you know, you're not a society person, and a lot of veterans don't want to be a part of society anymore after serving, due to any type of circumstances, whether it be things they've done in the service, or shell shock, or traumatic brain injury, or a million other things that veterans come back, not just from overseas, but here in the U.S. There's training accidents here in the U.S. There's things that happen here in the U.S. Total change of life. If you're used to civilian life, you go into the service. Some people have mental breakdowns and things like that before they even graduate basic training or get through any type of schooling. There's a lot of different things that can happen. And when a veteran's trying to tell you a story, you know, they're reliving a part of their life. They're getting something exposed that they might want to talk about that nobody else has wanted to listen to, nor given them the time. So just that little bit of time can make the world of a difference, especially for the elderly, not just veterans, but elderly as well. As those of you that know, I took care of my grandfather and everything, and my grandfather, he loved telling stories. And everywhere we went in Colorado, he was telling stories. And that's the one thing I do miss, is hearing stories all the time, even though, you know, I did hear stories over and over. But, you know, it's something that he wanted to tell, and other elderly want to tell, and veterans want to tell. So always give an ear. And then the second thing is, or the third thing I would say is, you know, a lot of veterans go through a lot of stuff, and they have a lot of hardships that they don't show. A lot of veterans don't ask for help. That's why there's a big mental crisis with veterans taking their lives and everything like that, due to the fact that they don't ask for medical help. They don't want to let people know that they're in a weakened state of mental health, because they think people will look down upon that. And I talked about that in one of my videos, my suicide video, on what happened to me, and all the different buildups that could happen. And once again, you know, that's not just veterans, that's a lot of different people. Don't want to talk about their mental health, talk about, you know, when they're down in the dumps, when they're going through a lot of stuff. So always, 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 you know, if there's a veteran that wants to talk, or a friend that wants to talk, you know, another's day that say, oh, thank you for your service, and that's all you do. Because, yeah, that may be nice to thank everybody that served in the military, but what are you really changing? What are you really providing that soldier, that veteran, for what he's done? You know, are you giving them a blanket because they're homeless and keeping them warm? Are you lending an ear to listen to their problems? Are you doing anything to truly help that veteran besides just a couple words of thank you for your service? So that's just something I wanted to bring out today, because everybody makes all these happy, bubbly videos that, you know, they show all these flags, they show all this stuff. You know, how many different soldier names do you really know that gave up their lives through all these years? So don't take it for granted. Don't just say thank you for your service. Get out there, reach out to a veteran, help a veteran, help the elderly, help the homeless, and let's make this world a better place. So with that, I hope everybody has a great Veterans Day. And for all those veterans, thank you for your service as well. And as everybody knows, I give hitchhiker rides and done work with homeless and all that before. So I will keep up doing what I do. And hopefully I can bring a few more souls of this world from listening to my channel to do the same, and make this place a better place. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.